Let's check back with old Airman Carl Cooper, whose love of flying, serving, and later teaching the tricks of the flight deck were known to many. But lately, his struggle with back pain has kept him grounded, like an F-15 in a blizzard. When we last saw Carl, he didn't want to get out the door, let alone back in the cockpit. Most days, he sat at home, careful not to aggravate his pain. He stopped working and living much of his life. Even his favorite visits to his nephews were few and far between. He didn't know what to do. Until Carl's doctor connected him with a pain specialist, Dr. Michael, who told Carl about a proven treatment called cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, for chronic pain. Dr. Michael explained that chronic pain is complex, affected by our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, which crank up the volume on pain. He told Carl that CBT for chronic pain teaches proven skills for turning down the dial and taking control. Carl liked the idea of taking control. Heck, he's a pilot. He decided to give it a try. At the start of treatment, Dr. Michael helped Carl see how much his thoughts affect his mood, how his mood affects his behaviors, and the other way around. These pieces of the puzzle each fit together to help explain Carl's experience of pain. Because he didn't want to have more pain, Carl avoided activities. But staying in front of the tube or computer and feeling discouraged only made his pain feel worse and his back weaker. Dr. Michael helped Carl get back into light activities, like walking, to improve his back strength and energy. Then Dr. Michael helped Carl bring things he loved back into his life. Carl took up model planes again, and now he's teaching his great-nephews his plane building tricks. As Carl became more active and started doing things he liked, his mood improved and he felt more confident. Next, Carl learned that stress he felt signaled the brain to produce chemicals associated with pain. Dr. Michael taught Carl skills to decrease these signals, like deep breathing and muscle relaxation. Amazingly, it worked. The skills helped Carl relax his body and took his focus off the pain. He hadn't felt so calm since that vacation in Key Largo 10 years ago. They then turned to Carl's unhelpful thoughts, which worsened his mood and feeling of pain. Dr. Michael taught Carl techniques for catching and changing these thoughts. Instead of thinking, "This pain is ruining my life," Carl started thinking, "I can take control of my pain and my life." Wouldn't you know? As Carl reframed how he looked at his pain, it wasn't as bad. The last part of treatment focused on helping Carl sleep better. Carl discovered that being sleepy made him more sensitive to pain. Dr. Michael taught Carl proven sleep skills that increased his sleep from 5 to 7 hours. After 12 weeks, Carl now feels more in control of his pain. While he still feels pain, it doesn't affect him like it used to. Best of all, Carl's back to living his life. He's even started up a model airplane club and has begun prepping his great-nephews to take the yoke in due time. If you're dealing with chronic pain and want to make real changes in your life, there is effective help available. Learn more about proven treatments and how to find help at treatmentworksforvets.org.